Here we go, ball one of the final. Well bowled, and it's driven away just for a single through. Backward point down to third man. Oh, it's edge and gone! He's out for a golden. Well, that's how it happens. He edges it and it goes all the way to third man. Unbelievable, and he holds on to it. I just said he's been on terror, 500 runs, averaging 100.
Here's Zishan, though. He gets the big wicket, doesn't he? That's the thing.
No.
I mean, has that gone for 4?
He's missed it. It's a simple stop. And
this is in the air. This should be out as well. Well, they're queuing up for this one, and it's dropped. Wow.
Oh, Cameron's almost going to be run out.
Oh, my word. And that is ball that really needs to be taken. It was high. It was Takio Mazar. Who was it? We're looking to the sun here, so it's not an easy one. But, yeah, I mean, it's a soda, really. And he knocks him over. Top of the off stump. Skanda was lucky last over this time. He's fresh out of luck. Abid Ali rocks his stumps, and PIC lose 2 early ones. It's 8 for 2.
Well, there's a boil over on the cards. It could be. Here Sabadell went into today not favoured really to get over Pac Moncada. They did that.
Short, banged, and yeah, it's just a bit of a half tracker for Murad, and Cameron's all over it. Maximal, the first one of the qualifying final.
Yeah, what a shot by Mohamed Kamran. Glorious batting, really.
And now he's going to get more runs, or is he? He's caught. He's out. Wow. Didn't even see the man back there. And look who it is. The school race is Sane that takes the catch. Well, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Hits him and he's gone. Well, he's angled it a long way. But Abid Ali has been on an absolute fireball. And he's come on straight away. I mean, the only thing here, he's pretty wide of the crease. And yeah, I think it certainly hits him in front of the stumps. This is in the air and caught. And he's gone, Shiraz Ahmed. That was going for 6, but the fielder does the rest. And right now, it's an incredible start to the qualifying final for Group A. That's 5 wickets down now. Shiraz, the captain, goes for 2. It's 24 for 5. Short and in the gap. Well, he goes the diving Taekwondo style. Edged and gone. And Zishan gets the wicket. He goes for a boundary, but then it's Mochim that has to go next ball. It was well held by Bakhtiar Khalid behind the stumps. So Zishan finishes with a flourish, and it's 33 for 6 at the halfway point. Oh, he's bowled. There's another wicket, and Ikram Ul-Haq takes another one, and that's Mahboob that's got to go now. So that's 7 down in the qualifying final for PIC, 33 for 7. Edged, and another one. Well, Bakhtiar Khalid, he had to stretch. It was go gadget arm time, and that's 8 wickets down. And maybe you're right, maybe we won't need the lights at the moment. PIC, the European champions, are imploding in the Group A qualifying final. It's 35 for 8.
Well, what a collapse. No batsman's got into double figures.
And he's bowled as well. And Ikram has 3 wickets in his first 5 balls in the qualifying final. Can you believe your eyes? PIC Barcelona, the European champions, their innings has been reduced to ashes here. It's 35 for 9.
I'm in shock. They've just been playing around. The bowling's been good. Let's not take anything away from Hira Sabadell. This was probably one of the looser strokes. I told you, they could be bowled down 2 balls, Vinny.
Hat-trick ball for Ikram. Oh, he gets it spot on.
And Atif turns down the single because I think he's the only one that can get him to a score. They're against the ropes, Vin.
Yeah, that's one thing. I think they've fallen out of the ropes and they're now spread-eagled on the concrete, to be honest. Oh, this is in the air, and fielder comes around and takes the catch. Well, that really sums it up. Abid Ali, who started it all off, and he gets wrestled to the ground. What a fantastic catch, running back with the flight. Zishan loves it. They needed players to step up. That's exactly what they've done. They have bowled the European champions out for 42 in this elimination matchup in the qualifying final. It's advantage here at Sabadell. happy you enjoy it. Shiraz needs a miracle. And it's going to start with, ball hits the thigh pad. I don't think this hits the glove or the bat. Goes after, this is high. It's catching opportunity, Kamran's under it. I think he's, oh no, Asjad Butt takes it in the end. Well, Kamran was shaping around. It was actually on his side of the field, but Asjad called him off it, and Asjad took it. So, yeah, the gamble to put Zishan up the top doesn't really work out. He goes for just a single, and they, I suppose, survive the first over unscathed, PIC, as Hira Sabadell lose their opener 3-1. So he's putting heat on. This is in the air. It is travelling, and it is travelling out of the ground. Maximo! But what a start to the over. If there's any signs of nerves for Hira Sabadell, I don't see them there. Nabil takes him deep.
Yep. Oh, well, run out.
He's got to hit him. Misses.
Misses and well backed up from Shiraz, so just a single in the end.
Looking on the replay.
Yeah, just want to make it pretty clear, Andy. Would have been out. Yeah.
Okay, now this is in the air. Should be caught. And caught by Atif Mohammed. Had a long time to think about it. Again, the lights are on. And that might have just gone into them for a moment, but it will be another wicket. So Abid Ali gets worked over by Kamran. He'll go for just 4. It's 20 for 2. Well, that's a bouncer, and it's in the air. It's been bunted up. The keeper wants it, Isan, and he drops it. He can't quite get there. And the issue here was that he couldn't quite get there comfortably, and there was 2 fielders queued up to get it.
Yeah, well, if the keeper calls for it, you got to go get it. But it wasn't his catch this time. Watch how close this is to the fielder.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he still gets 2 hands to it, but he was certainly extending himself. In the air. Anyone catching this? Probably should be. And it's taken. So Satif that comes in and takes a good catch. Again, he's had to wrestle with the lights a couple of times, I think. But will be a wicket to some spin. Sikandar Ali gets one. And that's the 3rd wicket down. 30 for 3.
Yeah, good catch from young Atif and gets there in the end. And another wicket goes down, but...
Writing's on the wall. This is edged, and this is going to be a boundary.
It's just his day, isn't it?
Bakhtiar has been sensational. And talked about the place stepping up in the absence of Shafat Ali Saeed. He's been front and centre. 40 on the board now. This one could be it. Asjad isn't going to get there. And it's going to be a boundary. It's going to be Hira Sabadell that get the qualification place. And they have done so well. Well, credit to Hira Sabadell. They have done it, and they've done it in style. They've done it categorically over the European champions. They had to do it the hard way. Well, they play 3 matches on Group A finals day. They win them all, and they end the season of PIC Barcelona.